A family on Long Island now suing Nassau County, claiming their daughter might be alive today if first responders hadn't made mistakes. The parents say they had no intention of suing until the county went back on its promise to investigate. That's when they turned to Eyewitness News investigative reporter Jim Hoffer.
Isabella Grasso was a 17-year-old on her way to achieving big things. Honor student, ballet, an actress.
Because he's a billionaire. She said she was going to get rich.
Weeks after taping this episode of Law & Order, the Long Island teenager, with all the promise and talent parents could hope for, died in a car crash.
I don't understand what happened. Why weren't any of the protocols followed?
The Grassos are convinced their daughter would still be alive today had it not taken Nassau County's police medical helicopter so long to get her to a trauma center. Police records show an ambulance arrived on the scene that morning, just 5 minutes after the accident. But a decision was made at that time to airlift her. County police have refused to release the helicopter response times, but what we do know is Isabella arrived at the hospital by Medevac at 8:17. That's 46 minutes after EMS first arrived at the accident scene.
What was the delay about, and why, if there was a delay, did they not use common sense and take her to a hospital in an ambulance?
We wanted to see how long it would take us to drive from the scene of the accident to the trauma center. It is 7:31, around the time of the accident. We're going to use this stopwatch to time the trip. We make the 15-mile drive to Nassau University Medical Center without sirens, at the exact time an ambulance could have made the same trip that morning. So here we are. We just arrived at the trauma center. Our time is 27 minutes, 52 seconds. That's more than 18 minutes faster than it took to get her to the same trauma center by helicopter, which means they directly violated their own airlift protocols. The county air medical guidelines specifically state a patient is to be airlifted to a trauma center when transportation time can be decreased by more than 15 minutes.
The longer you wait, the faster they bleed. The faster they bleed, the shorter the window for care.
Juan Delgado of the Medevac Foundation has spent 15 years flying in air medical units.
Essentially, if you're 30 minutes or less from a trauma center, you want to go by ground.
But with Isabella bleeding internally, the decision is made to wait for the helicopter, which for some unknown reason is delayed. Why? Perhaps the crew got caught in a shift change. Overnight, the medics and pilot are on call from their homes. It's not until 7:30 in the morning, around the time of the accident, that a crew is actually on duty at the County Police Air Medical Unit.
The overwhelming majority of medical aircraft are staffed 24 hours a day.
The crew is right there.
Crew and pilot are on site with the aircraft.
Why is that critical?
Well, obviously with everybody in one location, the aircraft's launch is not delayed.
I think the delays absolutely cost my daughter her life. Absolutely.
Nassau County Police have declined to comment, they say because of a pending lawsuit by the Grasso family. It should be noted, too, that the county has declined a repeated request for the exact response times of their medical helicopter. Jim Hoffer, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.